Eager to be off, are you? Aye, well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blades said we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beastie has been sighted south of the bridge to Hammerley. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course. But it don't pay to gamble in this business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here is another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe. Wait, you got Rathalos? Oh, man. I've been wanting to get one. I've been meaning to get that one. That's so cool. And if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way is clear, meet us outside Horizon. The Blades tell me the road there is safe. Post Stormblood. Okay. Noted. I really want to get that Rathalos mount. So I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. Ew, it's that quite a ways away. Well, I think I can just, is that a hippo? That's actually a hippo in a hippo with a carriage. That's actually so cute. I actually want that. That's what I mean. Like, I really need to look up certain, like, mounts that I want to get. Here we go. Or just past the bridge. My god, that is so cute. It's actually so cute. What the hell? Oh no, you drove off! Oh. Okay, thanks. That was a little bit too strong. Maybe, yeah, maybe I just need a slightly stronger weapon. I'm pretty sure this new axe is. It's just probably need some, like, materia upgrades. Let me see. No, not that one. Oh, gorilla. You also have a gorilla mouse. I think my sister told me about that. We were like, monkey. No, actually, it doesn't need any materia for this. I thought it would. So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? Haha. Well fought, sir. Well fought. If only I were in better health. I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten. Lady Yugiri's kinsmen, least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life, all this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, father. To she who has given everything, we shall give it our all. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. Ow. Damn kids. Hey, MisterBriGuy. Kohar and I want to know why you became an adventurer. They just kicked him in the shins. To go wither the wild rose blooms. I don't know. To win glory. Glory? Ah, like bringing honor to your family, you mean? Yes, father always goes on about that. It's my turn. Excuse me, I got a question. What's Revenant's Toll like? Is it pretty? No. A bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers. It's a bastion of civilization in a harsh and unforgiving wilderness. Home of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn is a stone's throw from an imperial castrum? Huh. Sure. Let's not tell the kids yet. Oh, so you live there with your friends. That means you'll always be there to protect us. Enough, Koharu. It's my turn. MisterBriGuy, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Buy armors and weapons from Rowena. Seek out new experiences and adventures. Yeah. Of course. To be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. Alright. That's enough questions from MisterBriGuy. That's not fair. Why does Yozan get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, MisterBriGuy. I won't forget it. I'm gonna be an adventurer too. And when we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked. Just like MisterBriGuy and Lady Yugiri. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Yes. Time to rest our legs. Them kids really want to be adventurers. Oh, we're now doing the party invites. Yo. Let's go. Actually, yeah, they do have like a regional form of Rapidash too in Gen 8 as well, which is a fairy type. And so is Ponyta. They look like cotton candy. Oh my god, I think he actually gave me a speed boost here. I actually should be using that. Ah, Brygarn. I take it the first group has arrived. Excellent. Is there aught else? No, I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Ah, thank you. We can bring the rest to Mordana. Character. Aha. That should do it. I'm really liking that button. All due respect. It is past time Lady Yugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Bards, dancers, and machinists do that. Okay. Actually, I wanted to be a machinist since they do like guns and cannons. Because that used to be my class in MapleStory before, and I really would like that class. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan, which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slafborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Brygon. For Machinist unlock, you need to unlock Ishgard, aka Heavensward, to get, and they start at level 30. Alright then. Well, that shouldn't be too far ahead. As a matter of fact, like, I think once I get to Heavensward, I'm gonna want to do, like, a whole class change, since I've been doing this whole thing as warrior. I would like a whole class change for the next expansion. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends, and bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit, and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We leave all sorts provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. I'll leave party when you need to do local combat so you can get the experience from the killing. Well, I think from my experience, I can easily just do that on my own, like going through fates and stuff, like either like fates or even do like side quests I could just do off screen. I don't think that's big of a deal. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slafborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Yeah, duty support as well. The tome grinds, that's a good idea. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals, and you needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands, as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slafborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. They are safe. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent. 7 hells, Brygon, why are you wasting your time with me? See them to the rising stones. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the rising stones anon. Thank you. Now I can go see her. Jesus. Now we can go see Minfilia. Yeah, no, it was like a squall warning that happened that day. As a matter of fact, I have another appointment with them on Thursday this week. Because I feel like some things aren't working for looking for employment. And I'm also still trying to see if there is any updates from the studio that I'm still with. They said they were still low in work volumes back in June, But maybe something might change in late August into September. Because I think that's when most animation companies are starting to hire or bring out more projects, and also other places too, where some people are like going back to school and stuff like that. More things are going to hopefully be open. It's been like more than a year. I'm still crossing my fingers. 'Tis no use. Our attempts to reach the students of Baldesion continue to meet with failure. Urianger has explored our avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts, the truth is clear. We are but waiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Yeah, because you wouldn't stop letting me go back there. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unresolved. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. Lady Yugiri is here. Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's Toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. As ever, it has been a pleasure, antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slavborn. Yo, now they're welcome to our home. Perfect. Lawman and I will make the necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Ishtala should be returning anon with a report from a field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
The missing crystal is very fishy business. That was very good timing.
Aye, our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
Oh, that motherfucker.
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Ah, fuck you too. Hope you brought to the swim trunks. Oh, brother. I remember Leviathan too well.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Soon, soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones.
Little Annie.
And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
We about ready to cut a snake. The sea rises. Oh wait, didn't I not get some more armory? Character. No, I didn't. Okay. That'll be for next quest. Plainly, should the worst come to pass, and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, we may very well think that eventually inevitable. Yet so long as there is even a chance that the Primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts toward achieving that goal. Before we do all else, let us hasten to Limsa Lominsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Looks like we're going home. Oh, that. Okay. A thin rectangular piece of what appears to be a sermon. Place it near your suits. It will magically bring your machine to life. Oh. Oh, it's a new mount? Oh, shit. Oh, dude. Wait, I know I can't... I can't do that now, but holy shit. I guess I got that when I beat the game. I did not realize that was a... I done... Wow, okay. I never realized that was actually a mount. I thought it was like some sort of key that I give somewhere. Oh, wow. That is so cool. I actually have the Reaper as a mount. How long have I did not know that? Welcome, friends. I take it Ishtola has apprised you of the situation. Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning. And we would welcome the Scions' support in this endeavor. But if, gods forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support. Much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. And my god, that was a fun boss to fight. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. The baby buffalo in the third tab is a minion? Oh, really? I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with my own eyes. Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require. But precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Sergeant Mistral, our scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagin movements within the Saspa spawning grounds. Or Sapsa. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be apprised of the intelligence. Commander Falkbrida has charge of the garrison. Let us see to it. I've been expecting you, Scion of the Seventh Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Ooh. Actually, I have a gold one. Very nice. Now, is that something that you can paint on? Or no, that's a different one. Scouts in distress. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sapsa's spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. That's a paid version? Okay. That's understandable, because it's gold. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet their return is long overdue. I fear that all may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fates. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sapsa all told. Take this flask of restorative to tend those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory. However, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Alright then. I may have a feeling where that's located. No, probably not. I know I've made it past the spawning grounds before to do something. Actually, no, I was here. It was for like a hunting log. Unless it's supposed to be underground. Oh. Yeah, you get out of here. Hey, when they disrupt our fight. Ah, thank you. Somebody, of all the times to forget the restorative. Ugh. Gimme. Thank you, I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lightly armed as we were, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's Tongue, I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst from my comrades. Save them, I beg you! Alright, so now I guess it's inside the spawning grounds. Hello! I am coming into your house, okay? Oh, that's not right. Let me out of here. Yeah. Ugh, okay. Let's give them what we came for. Yeah, let's go. Easy sweep. Oh yeah. They're definitely dead. There's no doubt. That makes it 3, though. Weren't there like 5? I think the other 2 are captured. Or I guess they're probably eaten somewhere. Can I fly off of here? Oh yeah, you can. You can just literally fly over. You returned. Thank the navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would have met an untimely demise. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like room for 4. But tell me, what became of the others? Yeah, 2 dead, 2 are probably decimated, and 1's alive. Dear gods! These wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no, they have gone too far. I dread to think what may have come of the 2 who remain unaccounted for. I pray that they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Excellent. Let me equip that real quick. The Gift of Eternity. Thrice damned fishback bastards! I'll kill them slowly and then chase their rotten souls through the 7 hells. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass all the Aetherites into the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready. We but await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. But we are not so artless at that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetherites and eliminate the Sahagin priests presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levy spearhead the assault, and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the selfsame moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. In likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin defensive effort. Brygon and Ishtala, the 2 of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversions should severe to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwarranted attention. Thancred and Yugiri, your mission is to lure many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take to your heels and circle around to join the infiltration unit of Ishtalan and Brygarn. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aetheryte, accompanied by Lady Minfilia, as we agreed. Well, don't let me keep you, friends. To battle! Oh boy. When last did we fight side by side, Brygarn? Too long ago, I warrant. But come, let us away. Yeah, it's actually been too long. Oh boy. We're about to fight Leviathan. Okay, so wait, do I get in your car? No, I don't think that's possible. Wait. Ride Pillion. Oh, that is cool. Oh my god, that's amazing. Wait, am I listening to... Oh my god, we're listening to harmonica music. This is awesome. You know what? It must actually be playing Final Fantasy XV music with this car. That is so cool. I wonder what other mounts you can actually do with that. Alright. Time to fight! Go through the first checkpoint and defeat any Sahagin that appear. That is not what I was trying to get to. That is a fate. The Wrath plays proof of a hero. I take it that must be Realm Reborn music, probably. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, good timing for an ad break, though. Oh, looks like that enemy's got your number. To die. Hello, my good sirs. Mind if I interrupt intrusion? Or your excursion? Oh. Ad break over, let's go! You got my back! I just realized how much HP you have too. No wonder you were one-shotting them. Jesus. I appreciate it though. Pray do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, the Aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on. Damn them.
Walls of soldiers and civilians both.
I thought I had to speak there. My bad.
Did I miss much? So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
Did he really just change class in cutscene?
To the Aetheryte!
Alright, so there's no time to waste. He was an original dual dagger wielder, then had to switch to single-handed for a while. I wonder why. Rogues are dual wielders. Okay. Oh.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
God, I love that class.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Sorry, machinists can't dual wield guns. Nah, man. I wish. I mean, actually, just give me a cannon. I'd love to do cannons.
Long have you shriveled swordwalkers tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
We're too late. Uh-oh.
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
Ah! Such power! It is transcendent!
Ah, fuck! Well, that was short-lived. Oh. Oh, never mind.
Seven hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal.
He's become an Ascian? Oh, really?
Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial. I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. beseech you, come forth! Die, damn you!
Die. Not again.
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Oh, there he is.
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
My being ebb the way. It should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon! Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
He's gonna fuck with us. Sheesh, okay. Unleash a tidal wave. It'll destroy Limsa. Understand. I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements. If his last attempt is any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? It's simple. We cut him. We make him fish food. We make him fish food. Into the heart of the whirl. Merwib is brooding over Leviathan's return. Sam! Welcome! Gubernatorial. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none. Of that you may be sure. But Limlane herself would struggle to best the Lord of the World in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan. That much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. Oh, come on. I want to fight him. Please. I need to fight him. God damn you. Alright, fine. We'll head back. You are expected in the command room. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. Alright, let's think of a plan.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western La Noscia. Hearthstone, 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the Company of Heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The Primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The Company of Heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the Company of Heroes achieve with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
I was actually just thinking about Sid a few minutes ago. Like, what if Sid might help with this? He'd done the same thing with Garuda before. He could do the same thing with the sea.
Pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Wouldn't that be the Victory?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
'Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, Warrior of Light.